So with Max at Superbooth 2017 from Ornament Crime, one of the people involved. How did the module come about? There's a few people involved?
Yeah, the three of us, me, Tim Churches and Patrick Dowling, and I guess it was more a random thing. I did the hardware with no particular plan. I wanted a analog shift register, which it still is or can do. And then for a while nothing particularly interesting happened, but at some point I got an email from Patrick or Tim, I don't know, and they said, well, we've written the firmware. And they started adding stuff and improving the whole, engine.
Was this sort of after Tim had been working on alternate firmware for Mutable? And
he did that, yeah, and he and Patrick, I think they got together because Tim had this idea to do, I forgot what, some kind of sequencer, and they found this and they said, well, that's suitable hardware. And because it was on GitHub or open source, that it was possible, I guess. And after that it just escalated, so we just kept adding stuff and we still add stuff, and now it's that.
So is there any specific new things or features that you'd like to sort of highlight?
Well, recent additions, we did this chord sequencer thingy, which you can see here. It's not doing anything now, but that's kind of new or in an upcoming update. And what it can do is basically, it's like a step sequencer, but the steps are more complex. So you can see that's one step, and you've got the chord type, voicing, inversion, the note or root note of the chord, and the octave, and you can sequence those chords. And because it's got 4 outputs, it's for polyphonic stuff, I guess. And
so plenty of updates and things to come. Is this going to be available pre-assembled at any point, or is it staying as a DIY project?
Well, for the time being, it's probably going to stay a DIY project.
Just with the amount of interest in the module and people offering them built, I wondered if that was something you guys had spoke about.
Well, definitely, yeah, and people had approached us and kind of, wouldn't you, and stuff like that, but we all have like full-time jobs.
Other things.
To the music industry, I guess, and so, we still kind of sort of half eyeing it, but at this
not against it, but just other priorities at the minute.
Not definitely not our priority, but maybe.
Okay, cool.
Well, thanks.
Well, thanks for introducing the module. Cheers.
Cheers.